Hi guys, this is Sonsonmushi, and this is going to be a really fun night. Before my chiropractor visit tomorrow in the morning, I'm going to crank out a bunch of videos for the channel. So this is not going to be a tarot reading video yet, but after I end this one, all the next ones will be. Also, there's a few people on Facebook that I probably haven't reached back to. I haven't been on my Sonsonmushi Facebook account in a couple days, so my apologies. And then I'm going to get to your guys' readings. I did get to a few other personal readings, but I'm going to get to your guys' probably after tomorrow morning's visit, just with it being the full moon. Actually, I'll probably get your guys' videos in too, so that those will be up by the morning. So this is just a video vlogging a bit. Today was an intense day, October 23rd, so I just want to talk about my day just a little bit. So I woke up and I was still really tired, but I did some videos, I messaged a bit, I made sure to eat food, and I came back upstairs and I ended up taking like a huge 1 hour nap. And I was listening to actually this meditation music right now, and it felt really good. And then I woke up and I started driving to the acupuncture and massage appointment I had with my mom. She was driving and I was in the passenger seat, and I was looking at the sky and how pretty it was. And I was listening to my music and I was noticing that I was breaking down crying listening to my music. And I was like, why do I feel so sad and stuff like that? And so I caught on that it must be because I'm sad. And that I'm probably picking up on energies and stuff. But it was like, what made today different than the other days? I couldn't figure it out at first. But then thinking about just where I was at in my life and that we're all connected, I was like, I can see that. Okay, that makes sense. And just recent things I had done. So I was also I was likely missing my twin flame more than usual. Actually, yes, I was. It would be a lie if I said just likely. No, I was. I was just thinking about him by accident because my music, it's all love songs. But it was more than that. I was just like, what's going on? I had kind of said goodbye to an old best friend a few days ago or something like that, because a lot of cycles and situations came up in my current life and with one of my good friends, and my good friend and I apologized and figured those things out. And then with all that, my friend, they taught me a lot pretty much, and I just had a huge realization. And so I gave this other friend that I've been friends with for years this kind of big text about hey, actually I don't deserve the way I was treated. Goodbye, so and so. And it felt really good. And even that became kind of karmic in some way, or more lessons were learned in a few other ways afterwards. But I'm not going to talk about those other things, just because that has to do with his life, and yeah, I don't want to put upon someone else's privacy onto the internet or whatever. So yeah, I was already sad, and well, I felt good about giving him that goodbye so and so text, but and then things with my twin flame is, I think it's good. I always think it's good though, and yeah, basically I had let go of some older energies and I'm allowing newer energies, but with this and today I just realized I was in more physical pain and I guess more emotional pain than normal. And we get to the chiropractor. My mom has so the doctor's place we go to, naturopath clinic or whatever, it has chiropractor and, no, sorry, it doesn't. It has an acupuncture and a massage therapist. So my mom was getting a massage at the same time that I got an acupuncture, and then our appointments vice versa, or afterwards. Yeah. So we have our appointments at one then the next, and we swap. So while I got an acupuncture, and this was my second time, my first time ever was last week, and it was really nice. I felt all the vibrations in my body, all that stuff, and my doctor, she's really cool. So I was feeling her energy and the vibrations in the room, and I was just wow, she's got really nice energy. This is really sweet. I'm an energy vampire, so naturally I took it all. I'm just kidding. That was a bad joke. But the thing about energy vampirism, I think we're all energy vampires in a way, in the sense that we could automatically drain another person without realizing it. And I've known that I can do that a lot, and my mom's really good at being an energy vampire, so like I kind of get it. It's not like always intentional. With me, it's not really ever intentional. And then I do understand that it can be intentional, and that's basically like the actual kind of like term fitting for energy vampire. I don't know what I'm talking. Also, guys, I smoked a ton of weed. The strain is called Astral OG, so I'm feeling it's pretty good for astral projection. But I also find it's pretty cool for like readings and stuff. It gives me a lot of clarity. It's actually the same clarity that I got that helped inspire me to like give a goodbye text to one of my old best friends. Yeah, and like through spirit, the connection's always there. But yeah, at this point, I had to really just say goodbye and just say like what I needed to say, which is like, you know what, I deserve better than this in my 3D space. You'll always be there in the 5D space. But I didn't even talk about that stuff. I just said like, hey, I don't deserve to be treated this way. This is what happened. Goodbye. Okay. And so, the acupuncture this time, I described the first visit, sorry, with feeling the vibrations. This time is the second time, today, earlier. And, yeah, the ones that I was having stomach pain and back pain all morning, because that's just a thing of mine. And so it was like more today, and so was the emotional pain, and it was just like weird. So, what ended up happening was, every once in a while during the acupuncture, last time I just felt like I could fall asleep. This time I was like, whoa, there's actually, I don't know, something weird. And my doctor was like, what does it feel like? And eventually I was like, I guess it feels like a knife going in and out of like my lower middle back part. Like it was like weird. And so she was like, that's not good. So she was like, okay, I'm gonna remove it. And she's like, take a deep breath and then exhale. I was like, how do you feel? I was like, I feel alright. And she's like, oh, okay, maybe it's nothing. And then it came back and I was like, oh, it's just kind of coming back, the weird knife thingy. And so she felt bad, and she took out that particular needle, which honestly, it was just like the movement of everything. And she explained that too. And so like, I think if I just left it in there and went through the whole thing, it would have been fine. But we moved on to the front side of me this time, and so we did like some other parts for like my stomach and I don't know, all sorts of stuff. And like then like that's when like everything started like getting more intense, where I was like seizuring a bit. Oh, when it was still on my back, I did explain to her, I was like, yeah, it feels like I'm gonna cry and then I'm scared. And I just kind of explained like I feel like I'm feeling the energy of like the world right now, or the universe. And so she started talking about like that, oh, I must be empathic, and that I gotta be careful, or like some here, like she gave me a list of crystals that are like good for like that sort of stuff, which is so sweet. And they were all the ones that were like on my like want to get soon list. And so today, by the way guys, I got 2 new crystals today. Labradorite, this was one on the list. This is one I wanted a long time. I really wanted the heart-shaped one, but I wanted to get my brother some crystals, and the heart-shaped one cost the exact amount of cash that I had, so it was just impossible. So I ended up getting the smaller size Labradorite that was not heart-shaped. But it's okay, they always have heart-shaped ones when I go there, so I've seen it twice. So the 3rd time I go, I'm getting it for sure. And then this one is Rainbow Moonstone. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it does show the rainbow under certain lighting. It's really cool. Woo! It's gonna be difficult to catch it on the camera, especially my camera. But that glisten that you're seeing, when it glistens like that, it looks like rainbowy. I kind of see words actually in it. Interesting. This is kind of cool. See, like, number 38. So, if that's a synchronicity for you guys, cool. Let me see if there's more. Oh, there's tons of stuff in here. Oh, sorry, but you can't see it anyways. But like, oh, that's hard. We're gonna have to look at that later. I'm just hearing trust your instincts. And it's okay to stop time. It's okay to stop time. So, hope that helps. And then, I don't know, I was just talking about crystals. I forgot why I was doing this. Anyways, the acupuncture visit, that's right. So I was on my back now, and they were doing the front stuff, you know. Yeah, then my body started like seizuring and trembling, kinda. Seizure sounds scary. I don't know, just kind of like flinching. What's it called? Like spasming. There we go. And yeah, and I was like trembling and scared and wanting to cry, but we were like talking, and she was asking questions, and I was kind of explaining stuff, and I was like, yeah, this is kind of painful, and I was like, oh, these are blockages. Like suddenly I just felt like something unblocked, and like I just felt blood just like go down to my right foot. I was like, wow, that feels fantastic. Like this right bottom part, like I'm just like, whoa, if I can get this going with my whole body, things are gonna start feeling way better, like really soon. Is how I felt, like in an instant when that happened. And when that happened, and I had talked to her about like saying goodbye to my old best friend, and that I that I made forward movement in situations in my life. We were just talking about some things, and so I just had a blockage go away. Like I just had clarity. That's what I was trying to say. And I was just like, whoa, I like see how this is all connected now. Cool. And then yeah, that was my acupuncture visit. So basically from the get-go, I could tell today has been intense for everyone. And then my mom got out of the massage, and I got to the acupuncture. I was like, are you okay? And she's like, I'm really sore from the massage, which made me feel sad. But I was like, that's all right. Sore is good. And then I got a massage. I was like, wow, this is great. And then she was done with her acupuncture. I was like, how's your acupuncture? And she was like, it hurt a lot. I was like, whoa. And she said that acupuncture has been painless for her every time. She's done acupuncture a long time compared to me. And I was like, whoa, I think that's just the energy to stay. But yeah, that's how I felt about that. And yeah, it was just like her acupuncture was intense, and I was like, I think this is just how it is in general. And I got a phone call right after, and I saw a bunch of texts from my friend, and they were talking about like today, kind of like this day sucks, and like a lot of shit went down, and I was just like, oh man. And they called me, but at the same time they called me, one of the workers from the naturopath clinic, they ran to our car, and they're like, you guys forgot you're like, I'll show you guys. I'll pause, but nah, I won't. Where'd it go? Okay, now I wish I paused. Oh, there it is. Okay. And I like how I was like bringing up my thought process, but my body was already, in my mind, I already knew. I was like, I'm not gonna pause, but I was like, I should tell you guys my thought process real quick. But I got this, so they're like, you forgot your biofreeze, I guess. It's for arthritis, back pain, sore muscles, and joints. And not to brag, but I have all 4 of those. And so, yeah, I got that, and in the middle of a call with my friend, I was like, I'm sorry, I gotta drive my mom home. Then I gotta do stuff. We'll talk later, I hope. And they're like, yeah, okay. I was like, I love you. And they're like, I love you too. And I was like, oh, they love me too. And that made me happy. And I also said I love you to another friend on Facebook. And that was really nice. Anyways, it's been intense for a lot of people. But I also caught on like, we're all at different points. So what the day can feel like is different for everyone. So for me, it felt very triumphant. But I'm still going through like pains, but like the mystery part has already unveiled for me. And so I hope that's the case for many of us. I feel we're all, again, at somewhat different points. Sorry, I'm looking at all the cards I kept flipping at. They're all pretty good. There's the Two of Cups again, but I'll just leave that down there. But yeah, with that in mind, I didn't realize, but all my friends, they were like, yeah, I think it's the full moon. But anyways, before that, something I caught on to is I feel many of us, if we dealt with things like how I dealt with my karmic cycles, certain lessons and things, if we got them taken care of at this point in time, today became very triumphant and felt very good for many of us. And then if there are certain cycles or karmic lessons that you have yet to heal through, I'm hearing that they made today feel a lot more scary than it will turn out to be in the future. And that basically how I was having pretty much like maybe the entire today for some of you was like the length of my acupuncture appointment, if that makes sense. It's like there was like certain cycles to all of this, and the last part of the cycle feels really good, and I feel we all started, we'll just say today, but it's, you know, it's kind of been forever, but like, you know, the today started today, and then like I completed it in the middle of my acupuncture visit, and just, yeah. And then I feel if you guys haven't had that sense of completion, if everything still feels scary and sad and a lot of that stuff, I just want to say, like, I have a strong feeling things will feel a lot better within this week. Like, I think I had like the victory feeling, and then you guys will all have victories later this week too. It's just kind of like different sets off of time or whatever, if that makes sense. We're all kind of on like slightly different time lapse, I guess, of how we pick up the energy in the 3D space. But yeah, and then the final thing to talk about is that when my aunt was in town, they found this. There's me. I'm like in this door. Yeah, Laurelhurst. This was 2002, 2003. So this was kindergarten. Yeah. If you guys want to have a trip through memory lane. So that's me, right here. And I don't know, this is like an inaccurate drawing of me, but this is a photograph. Yeah. I've got a rainbow, so that's cool. Let's look at some more. Here is a pumpkin I've made. And there's me again. What am I even doing? I'm funny. Oh, there's me another time. I'm in a Thomas the Train outfit. Here you guys go. There's the Thomas the Train. And I'm somewhere in here. There I am. Boop. Alright. And if you guys have seen my trees, well, you know what? You guys can pause at this and then I'll click the pause button, and then I'll grab my book where I've drawn. Wait, actually my book is really close. I don't need to pause. But here, see this tree? My trees style of drawing, like I draw trees the same way to this very day. But I will show you. Is that me? Oh yeah. It just looks like, I don't know. When I saw it in that camera, I was like, that doesn't look like me. Where? Alright. Prepare to be amazed! But you guys will see what I mean. I really do draw my trees exactly the same way. Check it out. It's the same style. see a comparison. In fact, I think my kindergarten tree is slightly better. I don't know what that is. Is that a turkey? Yeah. Oh, it must be because this is a turkey. Alright. Next page. Okay, and I was a bit offended when my family could not figure out what this was. I was like, come on guys, it's so obvious. Take a look. Come on, you guys know what this is, right? Well, if you don't, this is a Dalmatian dog for the fire truck. And like, you know what? They showed that to me, and I looked at that and I instantly knew what that was. Come on, you guys have to see it, right? Oh, and then gingerbread stuff. Why I am showing you guys this? I don't know. Because I was a super cute kid. And I've been looking for these kinds of things. My family, I don't know, we're known for just kind of like throwing this stuff around or like recycling things that we've made as kids. Here's me with the fish thing. Alright, and now I'm confident this is a good penguin. Yeah. I still think that Dalmatian dog was pretty good, in my opinion. I will be honest, I don't know who this drawing is, but it could be my dad. It really could be anyone though. This is me doing the hundreds or whatever. Oh yeah! I remember this day with the Fruit Loops. See, I'm like eating them. If you look close enough, you can see a crumb in, like by the side of my mouth. I do look kind of guilty, but overall, I don't regret that day. Those were some good Fruit Loops. And you know what? I think I see kids in the back trying to eat their Fruit Loops too, so it's fair. Alright. And I don't even know what this is all about, but it does say if I could have 100 of anything, I'd wish to have 100 dogs. So that's cool. I don't know what this heart stuff is. I guess there's people, there's butterflies. All I can tell is it wasn't my idea. And then, oh, this is sweet. And it turns out I actually have this picture thing downstairs. I just never knew it was me that did that. But then I saw it in this book, and I was like, oh. I have a Harry Potter shirt down here. I'm drawing stuff about being lucky. Oh, no way, more candy. I know I see that I had a stash in the corner over here that I probably ate from. I just know it. I don't actually remember this specific moment, but I probably was eating that. And there is me with the Harry Potter shirt. And I actually had this shirt for so long. I wore it all the way to like 7th or 8th grade. However long I could fit the shirt. But it's this penguin shirt with all my classmates all had their name on a different penguin. I think we drew each penguin. If you can see where I'm pointing, mine's the third one. Like that one at the bottom. Yeah, you can see. So the very bottom was a 1, 2, 3. That one. I'm pretty proud of that, actually. Oh, you can see a zoom in right here. Ta-da! This photo isn't worth showing, but I'll show you anyways. It's like a big bird costume in the back. Alright, next photo. Okay, well, first here's this. And then there's this where, look, baby Son is holding a chicken. And look, there hatched baby Son. I love this page. Okay. This is nice. like a bunch of these. I don't want to read through them all right now because I already read through them all. But if you guys want to see my brilliant answers, there they are. You know what? At this point, I do want to answer. No, this is too many questions. I'm tired. Okay. And then I think the final one. I guess we all had like older buddies or something, so I do kind of remember this. Anyways, I had like buddies or whatever, so that was cool. Yes, I will see you. And then the final thing, I apparently rode a horse, so that was cool. I actually do remember that, and I think my older brother had a severe allergic reaction. Yeah, pretty cool. What else is there? So you guys already know I'm going to be doing tarot readings pretty soon after this video. I'm probably going to say this in most of my videos, but like I wrote some sort of intention setting for the full moon, so I'll just read it. So if you guys all want to be here and take this on setting the intention yourself, or if you also like this intention at the end, say, yeah, alright. And then boom, this intention is yours too. Alright, upon entering this full, there's no comment there. Upon entering this full moon on October 24th, 2018, I release any negative energy and attachments, and I allow all positive wealth, love, and abundance to come my way. My psychic gifts are enhanced, and my intuition is clear and easily understood. I write the intention to heal myself fully, and to allow Spirit to bring me any and all answers. Thank you, Spirit. I love, appreciate, and accept all the blessings that I have, that I am, and that I receive and give. Boom. And so it is. And if you guys are on board with that too, say sure. And if you want to see it and pause and write it, or say it yourself, or come up with your own, of course, that's a good one too. But you know, if that gives anxiety, but you want like some sort of affirmation, here's this one. Hold on. I'm trying to get all of it in there. Boom. You can pause here. I'll hold it as still as possible. Hopefully that gets a good shot somehow. Okay, some other affirmations. I am proud of myself. I am proud of who I am. One of these dropped. I am strong. I am safe. I choose love. I choose balance. I am capable and I am resourceful. Shoot, no. I choose happiness and abundance. Okay. I am a healer. I heal myself and all within the universe. So, those are my affirmations, and I showed you guys my recent crystals. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Get hyped for my tarot videos. Also, I don't know if I should do them where it's just my face, because I like my face so much, or if I should have it down at the cards. I don't know. I wish I could do both. But I think that's everything now. So I'll talk to you guys literally in like 15 seconds. And I might actually turn off my heater now that I'm like a lot warmer. And then I'll slowly smoke a bit more through the night, but not right now. I like this level that I'm at. And I like the kind of energy and clarity that I sort of have. To be honest, it's kind of the same when I'm sober. But this is nice. I don't know how to put it. Alright. Sending love and light to you guys. I'm channeling energy your ways. You know, if I'm going to do this video, if you guys would like a free reading, or if you would like to purchase a reading, you can send me any donation and just ask for a reading. Or you can send an email asking for a reading. And then someday I'll have it set up that you can like officially purchase, but I don't really know how to do that right now. But yeah, as another update, probably should have started with this. I'm trying to turn my tarot reading into a business, so I'm going to be basically charging for readings, but the twist is that I'm just still donation based, but that I'm going to try to come up with suggested donation numbers for like certain length readings. Or rather, what I learned in this video is that I can just say, if you'd like to purchase a reading, just go ahead and PayPal, send me a donation like through PayPal or Venmo with like a little message or an email, or just reach out for a reading. I don't know, it'll get catchier later. I'll figure out how to make that sound good. Alright, I'm just holding all these crystals. I'm missing some crystals, but it's okay. Alright guys, see you in the next video. Oh, and I gotta come up with the other videos. The only one I can think of right now is full moon. I'm gonna do pick a card. Alright, good night. Oh, well, see you in a second.